had a dream last night. Did everything you never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say to everybody who pray. Wear whatever I want. Dressed in the gown, everybody's like, where you going? No, it's special, just going to.
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rochelle, aka Roshmani. I am a mother of one. This YouTube channel is based on faith, motherhood, and vlogs and lifestyle. So if these are things you're interested in, please subscribe to my channel. In today's video, it's a little story time. My daughter has just gone to sleep, so I thought I would update you guys on how it's been for me since finding out I was pregnant, going through that journey, and to where I am now. So hopefully I get enough time to kind of explain what's been going on. I'm currently 30 years old now. I got pregnant when I was 29. Me and my baby dad found out that we were having Kiara last year, and it was an unplanned pregnancy. It was very, very difficult. I know a lot of people go through unplanned pregnancies. I've always seen it around me. I've heard stories, and normally you kind of sympathize with people and you look at them and you think, wow, like you actually went through that, and you kind of, you know. But when you go through it, it is a completely different subject. Stick a pin. I just want to big up my friend Janelle, my best friend, is my bestie. She did my hair last night. So if you want your hair cane road in South London by my best friend, comment in the box below. Anyways, yeah, so I was going to church. I was singing on the praise and worship team. I was very much involved within my church community and ministries. As a Christian, if you're not married, you're not meant to be having sex. You're not meant to be entangling in situations that will basically compromise yourself, kind of thing. And basically that's what I did, and to be raw and real with you. And yeah, I ended up falling pregnant, and I told my family. They were absolutely shocked. My mum and dad and my sister, I think my mum and sister mostly was devastated because they wanted me to be married, you know, be in a stable relationship, etc. But that wasn't the case for me, and I understand why they would have wanted that, and I would have wanted that for myself, to be fair. I was just being unruly. I accepted the situation for what it was, and it's made me stronger now than ever before. I cried. At the beginning, I really did. I was very emotional because I then had to tell my church that I was pregnant. I had to step away from ministry. It was craziness going in my head. I was thinking about what other people was gonna think. I was thinking about how am I gonna be a mom. I'm still living at home with my mom. I kind of knew that the dad was gonna be there, but I still had doubts because we wasn't in a relationship. And it was, you know what, I pat myself on the back because at the end of the day, I could have sunk into depression, even though I was heading that way throughout the first, I think, 5-6 months of my pregnancy. I was in a very low vibration. My family kind of took long to accept the fact, and even though the dad was fine and I knew everything would have been fine, subconsciously in my mind, in my head, there and then I was thinking my world was crashing down. But I had my friends, my church family, I had people there, even my family, when they came around to it, supported me. And I'm so grateful for everybody that's in my life that's supported me along this journey so far. It hasn't been easy, and I grew up wanting to be married in a relationship, in a stable relationship before I had a child, and that just wasn't the case for me. I knew in my heart that I would never have an abortion if I was to get pregnant, and I'm so glad I didn't, because now I have a beautiful baby girl that is my world. Like, she's just a bundle of joy. Like, she's given my life more meaning, and I couldn't ask for a better gift from God. I just wanted to do this quick little story time before she wakes up, just to let you guys know that if you find yourself in a situation that you've basically maybe compromised yourself, or if you're feeling like you have no one to support you, or you feel like you don't know how you're going to make it, I am a living testimony. On the 7th of September 2024, I'm telling you that you can get through anything once you have a solid foundation in Christ, in God, something that you believe can take you through any situation if you can't lean on your family, if you can't lean on your friends, if you can't lean on your partner, the person who you're with, your environment, whoever is around you, if you feel like you cannot lean on anyone, just know that you can lean on God. Before I found out I was pregnant, I went to church and the service was as normal, and a guy came to speak. It was Men's Day, and the guy came to speak and called me out from the congregation, and he said to me, what you're gonna go through, no one can help you through that situation, only God can. And when he said that to me, I was confused, because I'm thinking to myself, like, I graduated uni, you know, I was doing my online business, everything was going well, like what would I be going through like in the future that I would only have to lean on God with? He said, you cannot lean on no one, not even your family. All you can lean on is God. And the following Sunday, I took a pregnancy test and found out I was pregnant. And that was God just revealing to me that no matter what I go through, because this season has been the most hardest season of my life. I don't even know if hardest is a word, but this season has been the most challenging season of my life. All I can say is glory be to God. Great things he has done, because even in my mess, even in my situation, he still came through for me. Even though I had a push pregnancy, I had the most horrible labor. I was in 14 hours of labor, and I had one failed epidural, and then I had another epidural, and then I had to have an emergency C-section because Kiara's heart rate was dropping and my body was getting tired. So she was basically dying, and they had to get her out. And after I had a really hard month postpartum, I was hallucinating, I wasn't sleeping, I was stressed, like my high blood pressure went up, so I'm on high blood pressure tablets. But even though I went through my hardship after my birth, now I'm just about getting to enjoy Kiara. I'm getting a chance to know her, she's getting a chance to know me. We've had her christening, you know, she's been blessed, she's been covered, and I can see clearly now the path ahead, and that is to just focus on her, focus on me, focus on my faith, focus on my spirituality. I've got things I need to do. I need to get my car, I need to get my place, you know, I need to continue these videos on YouTube to stay consistent. I've got so much things I need to do. I'm on maternity leave at the moment, and I'm gonna go back to work, but I'm only gonna go back to work part-time, do YouTube part-time, and spend time with my daughter and watch her grow. And I never thought in a million years that I would be a mum so soon. It's always something I wanted to be. I always wanted to be a mum. I always wanted to have my own family, but I wanted it in the way I wanted it. But God had other plans, and what I realized is God always, you know, turns your test into a testimony. And I've got test upon testimonies to share, but in this video, this was just a story time to let you guys know how everything really went down for me. And I'm not gonna, you know, pretty it up, because it wasn't easy. It was very difficult, and even though I made my decisions and I found myself in situations that nobody really put me in, it's made me stronger as a person. So my encouragement again to you guys, if you've gone through something that's really and truly changed you, and you feel like you don't know what to do, just look on the bright side. Just keep a positive mental attitude. You go through things for a reason. Everything that you're going through was written. Like, God knows exactly what you're going to go through. The only thing is you don't know. Everything is not going to go the way you want it to go. But my encouragement to you guys that's gone through hardship, that's gone through unplanned pregnancies and having, you know, problems with your baby dads, and because for me and Kiara's father, we have a good form of communication, even though we do have miscommunication. But in regards to communication, I feel like we're getting the hang of it. He's very much a part of her life, which is what I prayed for throughout my pregnancy. I said to God, even if we are not in a full-blown relationship, I just want him to be in Kiara's life. I want him to be the example for her, because I've grown up with my dad in my life and I know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to not have a dad, and I wouldn't want my daughter to go through not having a dad. Do you understand? So all I can say is I am blessed. I'm grateful. I'm very humble that God chose me to be Kiara's mom. I'm very grateful that he has chosen her father to be her dad, because it was written and it couldn't have gone any other way. And one thing I am learning in my 30s is I'm going to stop taking my life into my own hands and just allow God to lead. And it is so difficult knowing that you want what you want, you're an independent person, you're believing in something you can't see. But for me, God has shown himself to me time and time again. And one thing I will encourage you guys that have a curiosity about Christ and is God even real and stuff, allow him to reveal himself to you. Say, God, I want to know if you're real, reveal yourself to me, and he will. So thank you so much for watching. If you've reached the end of this video, I'm so grateful for your guys' support, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in my next video.